Yo, guys, Justin James with the 10-7 here. Another huge main event has been announced. We finally have it. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira headlining for UFC 317, guys. And I am very excited about this fight. This is not a surprise to most. This is the fight a lot of the fans were calling for. A lot of us wanted Ilia versus Islam, but with Islam moving up to welterweight to become a two-belt champ, this is the second best thing. And, Ilia getting his feet wet at lightweight is just incredible. Let's talk about Ilia Topuria, standing 5'7" with a 69-inch reach. The featherweight champion of the world. I like to refer to him as the legend killer after knocking out Alexander Volkanovski, then knocking out Max Holloway. This guy has dynamite in his hands. And currently, he's 8-0 in the UFC. He's 16-0 overall. To the fans, some would say he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and that's why everybody wanted to see him fight against Islam. With how incredible his striking is. Again, knocking out Volkanovski, knocking out Max Holloway. That's incredible. Something that people are not talking about are his grappling. All right. Again, we talked about how he's undefeated. He's 16-0, but only 6 of those wins have been come by knockout. 8 of those wins have been by submission. Guys, Charles Oliveira to me is one of the greatest lightweight grapplers of all time. Moving on from Ilia, we're moving over to Charles Oliveira. He has a crazy record of 35 wins and 10 losses. All right, he made his UFC debut in 2010, and most of you guys know he had a rough start in the UFC, took a couple losses early on, but, at one point became the UFC champion. Some people were regarding him as the greatest lightweight champion of all time during his reign. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to sneak by Islam Makhachev, and he got choked out in the second round. But prior to that, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He was on a 12-fight win streak going into that Islam fight. And, he's 2-1 in his last. He lost to Arman Sarukian by a very, very razor close split decision, beat Beneil Dariush first round, beat Michael Chandler by decision very convincingly. Guys, I love this matchup. All right, now talking about Ilia Topuria coming up to lightweight. Charles Oliveira has struggled making lightweight before, so we think, and I guess we know that he is going to be the bigger man. He has incredible striking. A lot of his submissions have come from him rocking his opponents. Now, is Ilia going to be able to go up and put on that extra mass and be able to compete at lightweight and move as quick as he did at featherweight? Man, this is a great test, and this is the fight that I wanted to see. I did want to see Ilia versus Charles, and then I wanted the winner of that fight, to fight Islam, because I really think Ilia has a good chance of winning. From a betting perspective, I don't know. I think I'm going to stay away from this fight. There's too many things. There's too many unknowns in this fight. Again, how is Ilia's body going to react going up? Is he going to be slower? Is he going to gas out? Obviously, he's still going to have power, but is he still going to have the speed to keep up? Again, Charles Oliveira has struggled making lightweight before, so I do think he's the bigger man. If Charles gets on top, is Ilia going to be able to escape? Man, Charles is just such an incredible grappler off his back. Whether he's on top, if he gets that body lock in on you, man, you're going to be around. It's going to be a long night from you. And you saw Michael Chandler trying to stand up and slam him down. Ultimately, that's very, very ineffective. But at the end of the day, this is why MMA is so exciting. This is such an incredible matchup. I think Charles Oliveira's striking is very underestimated. People don't really talk about his striking. I think he has incredible striking. I know he choked out Justin Gaethje. He choked out Dustin Poirier. But, with Gaethje and Chandler, he hurt them both on the feet. Let's take a look at some of Charles Oliveira's wins. Beats Clay Guida, Jim Miller, let's see. Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson, Mike Chandler, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, all top guys at the lightweight division. And I'm going to say it again. I think this is an incredible matchup for Ilia to show what he can do at lightweight. Is it Islam Makhachev? No, it's not. Obviously, Islam beat Charles. But this is a great stone to throw for Ilia to say that if he does win, that, hey, look, guys, I'm here in the lightweight division to compete. I'm here to take out Islam Makhachev. Now, again, I'm not really sure where I go in this fight. I mean, I think this is a coin flip fight. I don't know what the odds will be. Maybe Charles will be a slight favorite just because he's been at lightweight before. But I'm telling you this, I am staying away from this betting line. This has tragedy to me. This is a toss 'em. Maybe I'll just take whoever. If I were going to take it, I'd probably just take whoever is the dog because it's such a close fight. Both guys have incredible striking. Both guys have incredible grappling. I think Ilia's grappling, people don't talk about his grappling enough. He has more submission wins than he does knockouts. And we look at Charles, like he has 10 wins by knockout or TKO, and he has 21 wins by submission, guys. That is just an incredible feat. Guys, UFC 317 headlining Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Does Ilia Topuria belong in the lightweight division? We will find out. Tell me what you think in the comments.